Hey everybody, it's me. I just wanted to say that I hope everybody's having a good weekend so far. Where I'm at, we're under tornado watches and all kinds of stuff, so we kind of holed up in the house today. So I figured, why not? Coffee and makeup. Now, I know you guys noticed me looking off to the side. That's because I had to adjust my camera angle so my camera won't be bouncing all over the place like it is normally. So let me see if I can get this a little better. Okay. Again, it's these issues. Alright, so anyway, today I thought maybe we could, in addition to adding a couple of new products that I have, I thought maybe we could try like a soft glam look. If you're going out, or if you tone it down enough, you can maybe even wear it to work if you want. So, I already cleaned and moisturized my face. And today I wanted to show you these two. These are both by Wet n Wild. They're both primers. One is dewy and one is matte. I'm going to try dewy today. Normally anything that has extra oils or anything like that, I usually try to stay away from. But it says this is lightweight and you know, let's just check it out. Let's check it out. Let's see how it works. So this is my first time night attempting to use a matte primer. Wait, why is that primer? Okay. You know what? We are going to use the matte primer because it looks like that dewy primer has some tint to it, and I don't want to mess up the look, especially like my foundation. This doesn't look matte. This is very, very, very loose, watery. Okay, I just poured some in my hand. Work it around my face. Ooh, this is like taking a bath. Or a shower or something like that. Okay. It was pretty thick. But it is very smooth. Don't be looking up my nose. Don't be looking up my nose, y'all. Okay. It does actually feel really good on the face. Let's, give it a couple minutes to set it in while we do our brows. I'm hoping I'm not going to be allergic to this because I told y'all before I have a lot of allergies, and so I have to be careful what I put on my face so I don't wind up looking like Freddy Krueger or something like that. Not that there's anything wrong with Freddy Krueger. I like Freddy. Freddy be joking with people. My oldest son, I'm not going to tell you how old he's going to be because then you'll be able to age me. But my oldest son, when he was about 3, we were in Walmart. He kept running away from me. And I said, you better stop that. I said, something can happen to you and I can't help you. Well, he wanted to keep doing it. And so my mom told me, she said, don't chase him. Let him go. When he sees you're not chasing him, he's going to come back. And so I was a little nervous, but he just walked over to the next aisle. He was over there for all of 5 seconds before he comes shooting and running back over and just jumps up into my arms. Hold me, mama, hold me. And I'm thinking to myself, what the heck is going on with you, little kid? Turns out for the first time in his life, he saw who Freddy Krueger was. He didn't know Freddy Krueger, but he just knew the, he didn't like what he saw in the movie cover. All right, let's do some color correcting. But, yeah, so, he had to learn that lesson. I had to let him learn that lesson because, not that, you want anything bad to happen to your kids, but, sometimes they just gotta learn. They gotta mess around and find out. And so I let him do that. He watches Freddy Krueger, he watched Freddy Krueger movies to this day now, but he likes to talk about when he was a kid and how horrifying of an experience that was. And I was just like, well, maybe next time you listen to your mom. I tell you not to go somewhere, don't go nowhere. So fun having little kids. Love their little perspectives and the little things that they say. I mean, to this day, my youngest is 10 years old. And every time we go in the store, people come around the corner and we're like, oh, we hear this cute little voice, but he's not saying little kid words. And I was like, yep, that would be my child. He is very mature. I still treat him like a little kid, though. I have to remind him. You not grown yet, boy. The other two are grown, but that's my baby. It's my last one. And I don't want to keep talking about it because I'm just going to get like really, really emotional. But that's one of the things, at least in my life, that I feel like was the best thing that happened to me. And that was my children. If I didn't do anything else right in the world, grew be some good children. They're very, very, very talented, smart, handsome. They would kill me if I put a picture of them up here now, right? So I won't do that, but yes. Good genes. I know everybody has a different way of like disciplining their children when they're younger. My way of disciplining my children was giving them my college textbooks. Well, they had to sit down and read it. So they had advanced vocabulary and did really well in school. But see, I take my job seriously as a parent. I don't play about them kids. They did not ask to be here. Up in this crazy world, we brought them here. So it's our job to make sure that they have the skills they need to make it. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm getting faster at this, ain't I, guys? Okay, I'm going to put on my tinted hydrator. Wet n Wild, Bare Focus. Again, light coverage. You guys see me use this a lot. This is, I mean, if, to be honest with you, I like the way it feels more than it looks. Yes, this is a very light coverage. So if you do look like Freddy Krueger, You might want to try something with a little bit more coverage. And they have many to choose from. And one of these days I'm just gonna, not even gonna do a makeup video, I'm just gonna show you like some of the things I have and haven't tried yet, and some of the things that I have and have tried but don't necessarily like it. A product review, if you will. But it'll definitely be for the affordable side of things, because I don't know about y'all, but I do not have $60 to be going out there spending on no concealer or something like that. I'm like, $60, I want the whole bucket. I want the whole bucket of makeup for that much. And you know, but that's me. I have no problem with I think that the more options you have, like, just the better things are in general, because suppose I've decided to get married again one day. I'll probably invest in some nice foundation. At least the person I'm with, I hope that they probably would be like, yeah, you need to invest in some nice foundation. Walk around looking like patches. Okay. So now I'm going to put on my e.l.f. pressed powder. And this is 375 medium. That's what it looks like. Let's go ahead and get that all pressed in correctly. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize I was bouncing the camera around like that. I'm sorry, y'all. It's nasty out there. Sounds like the sky is falling. I don't like a lot of storms and things like that. It just, I don't know, it's depressing to me. I know a lot of people do like storms. But for me, I'm just like, I need some sunshine. I need some beach. You know, to make me feel good about me. Okay. Let's go ahead and contour, and then we'll start with the eyes. Today we're going to use my favorite. I think this thing is going to be gone. This thing only has that much left. No. Okay. That's my hard candy concealer. You get any closer to this camera and I'm putting makeup on you.
Oh, no.
Dude, if you contour correctly, you're going to notice a difference. The other day, I was doing my videos and, you know, contouring. And I always like to take pictures of after I'm done. And I look over and like I didn't recognize my face. It looked like there was a different nose on me. So, yeah, this stuff works, guys. Okay, so let's do some concealer. think I need any on there anymore. Face is clearing up, y'all. So, things I needed before, I don't need now. We're going to prime our eyelids for our eyeshadow because you don't prime those suckers and your eye makeup potentially may not work out as well. So you dancing? You want me to teach you how to Dougie?
Yes, please.
Why?
Because all the girls love me.
If all the girls love you, then I don't need you. I don't need to teach you how to Dougie.
Alright, see you later.
See ya. He's so cute. Look at me. All messy with this daggone concealer. I tell you, every video, it's something. Yeah, but you don't listen. Hey, 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 you better pay attention. Alright, let's put a little bit of powder. Then we'll be ready for our eyeshadow. We doing our makeup therapy, right, y'all? I can't wait till I get to the point where I learn how to work my little computer programs better so I can make some more exciting videos, or put it like this, more exciting presentation. Because sometimes it's not about what you're doing. Sometimes it's about how you're doing it. So these things take time, don't they? Ooh, this brush is diabolical. Okay. Alright, today's palette is Glam by LA Colors. And you guys want to see some of these beautiful colors that are in here? Aren't these just gorgeous? Oh, they are so gorgeous. And they're nude, so, you know. And then the way we're going to put them on is we're going to give it a pop, 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 pow. So again, maybe a look like this you could use for, where's Fluffy? Where's Fluffy? Okay, here we go. Okay, so using two brushes. This one is the flat one that you press it on, and this is the one that you flush it out with. Okay, fluff it out. I'll put it like that. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and start off with this color right here. Because normally when you want to do a nice glam eyeshadow, the one that you start your crease with is try to find a color that is closest to your skin tone. It's called a transition shade. Okay, put that on there a little bit more, and then we'll floof it. Let's do the other side. One more. Okay, that does not look like my skin color. That looks very, very shimmery, but we're going to work with it. We're just going to get that right in that crease, maybe slightly above it. Okay, we're going to get a flat brush out again. This time we're going to go with a very dark color. We're going to do this color in the middle right here. Right above the navy blue. Actually, we're going to go down below. We're going to do the dark blue. What the heck, right? Okay. We're going to put that right in your eye socket. And before I go and put a whole bunch on there, let me just make sure that this is laying right. That's what these flat brushes are for. The flat brushes deposit the color directly onto where you want it. So, very handy dandy tool. Alright, let's fluff. Go ahead and like that. Oh, that's pretty. Nice. Okay. Now for our finer color, this is where you usually get like a shimmery type of shade to give it like a pop or whatever. So I'm gonna go in with this color right here underneath our initial color, and that's a shimmer. So let's go ahead and we're going to put that directly on our lid. This might not be shimmery enough, y'all. Normally I just bust my glitter out, but I'm not going to do that right now. Okay. Fluff it. Oh, that doesn't look bad. Okay. Now, instead of just using, okay, we're done with that palette. I'm going to go ahead and take my highlighter right here. I'm going to give a pop to the inside of my eye. Sometimes I do a little bit on the outside of the eye, but I'm not going to do that. Okay, let's go ahead and do our waterline for eyeshadow. This is dark brown by Mally. Be careful if you have contacts on. Okay, now I'm going to do my bottom waterline. And I almost forgot. We're going to take a little pop of that blue. That really pretty dark blue. Just going to put a little bit underneath the eye. Kind of smudge it like. Boy, that really makes a difference, doesn't it? Okay. Done with yours. Let's put on some blush. Y'all want to put on some blush with me? First, let me find my blush brush. Okay, here we go. Got it. Well, actually, I don't need one. It has one in there. Okay, I'm just using a simple little LA Colors. It's kind of a nudie blush. It is really pretty, though. Look at that. Very subtle. Pretty. I'd love to get into product development. Be like a kid in a candy store. Okay. Let's highlight. Actually, we're going to try highlighting a different way today. Okay, we're going to use Pearl Shimmer. That end. We're just going to place it right above where the blush is. I just prefer to use my fingers for this. Tap that out. not about perfection, it's about progress. That's what people always say when they screw things up, huh? It's true, though. As long as you're making progress, none of that other stuff matters. Okay. Go ahead and get my nice little color going on. I love these little multi-sticks from, let's see. This is Wet n Wild. I have so many colors of these. Because you could do so much with them. Eyes, lips. I love the little multi-sticks. Alrighty. We have done our thing today. We have given ourselves a smoky eye. It's very smoky. And the rest of the look is just very simple. Like, I mean, I would wear this to work. I maybe wouldn't put the dark blue. I'd put a more, a lighter color there. But, I'd wear this to work. I'd definitely wear it going out somewhere. So, again, trust your process. Maybe I'm just hyping myself up or giving myself a pep talk. But I notice that each and every time I attempt to do something, I get a little bit more comfortable with it. And once you're comfortable with it, then you can start getting better at it and improve. And I encourage you to go take a look out there amongst the millions and millions and hundreds of millions of videos that are out there and find what fits you. Find what speaks to you. There's so many people out there giving good tips, good advice, great product advice, reviews, all kinds of things. So find your niche. Find your niche. And in the meantime, I'm going to still be over here with my crooked camera. Anyways, you guys have a great rest of the day. And I'll be seeing you soon.